Hey everybody, how you going? It's Andrew from Flight Sim Australia. Nice to see you all. We're here in Egypt. This is Cairo, and we're going to do something a little bit different this evening. We're going to head across to the pyramids and have a little look, just to see at sunset because it's pretty amazing. I'm going to just make sure that the music's not too loud. I don't think anybody's even here at the moment, but if the music's too loud, let me know. So we're going to leave here from Cairo Airport. As you can see, I think it's Cairo International, but yeah, we're going to head out over the dunes, over the sands of Egypt in Cairo. We're going to have a little look at some of the stuff on the way. I've got points of interest switched on, so you will get to see some cool stuff on the way. As soon as I can take off, what's going on here? Let's check. There's always a reason why something's not working. Now the brakes are not working. As soon as you switch this off and start again, it always happens. It's really annoying. And this is the curse of the stream, right? So as soon as you start messing around with stuff, I think I know why. Alright, it's because I've just tried to get the drone thing on. Let's have a little look. Let me just check. I think it might be the drone. Yeah. So I've got the drone switched on, and that's causing the airplane not to brake. So what I'm going to hopefully try and do is try and switch this off, I think. How do I do it? Oh, it's so annoying. Curses, curses, curses. Because there's actually no way to get back into here and do it. It's literally the stupidest thing. I don't normally fly this thing, but it's pretty nippy, so it's a really good one. So where would the brake be here? Oh, you're so annoying. Any ideas where a brake might be on this thing? I might have to restart. What a plum. Straight off the bat. There you go. Alright. Doesn't want to work. Okay, I might have to restart. Because it's just, I'm clicking the brake button. If you can hear that. And it's not releasing the brake. But the throttle's working. So really, how annoying is that? I would have thought the brake would be some massive thing somewhere. Like a handbrake or something. Well, that's what happens when you try and put the drone on. There's so many conflicts. Throttle, I don't know. I can't see where that it actually is or where it would be. Pitch trim, no. Where the hell's the brake gone? Anyway, let's restart, see what happens. Sorry about that. Try again. I've got a horrible feeling it is actually the fact that I've got the drone on. Anyway, if you are here, thank you for coming. Give me a little chat in the chat window. Say hello. Just trying to get ourselves off the ground at the moment. So here we go. Let's try. All right, now we're in business. All right, we're off. And we are heading... I'll put the VFR map on so you can see. I'll move into the corner so it doesn't get in the way of all the chats that are happening at the moment. Whoa. That isn't trimmed very well at all. I took off earlier here. I was trying to pre-cache the scenery, and what happened was there was a jumbo jet stuck in midair. There's some weird quirks here. You'll see it in a minute. There's things just flying around in midair. There's all sorts of weird stuff. I don't know why, but this is a fully modelled airport. I'll take you over. You can have a look in the car park. Very nice. Oh my God! What am I doing? What? God. This stream has just literally become the most ridiculous. Thank you for that. Okay, note to self. When flying next to the tower. Thank you, Anthony, my friend. Back again. We're in Egypt tonight. And we're in Cairo. And if I can just literally, this is the worst stream ever. I've crashed once and I've had to restart the simulator. Thank you, my friend. Nice to see you again. Thanks, Andrew. We're in Egypt, Cairo, and we're going to do a little bit of an Egyptian tour. This plane really wants to go up in the air, and that's because I've got the flaps. There's a proper issue with this plane. I'm not having much luck today. This is not trimming at all. Hang on a second. I think it might have been the update. Anyway, it's all right. We're back on track. Let me know in the chat if the music is too loud. I wanted to look for something atmospheric. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. that share. That's really great of you. Much appreciated. Pressure's on now. All right, so we're going to head out, and this is Cairo International Airport. So we're going to head out over the desert in a second. So what I might do is take you over the actual city itself, and we'll have a look at some of the buildings. There's a museum and stuff like that, and then we'll head out towards the desert to have a look at some of the pyramids. And I've been here actually in real life, and I have to say, of all the places I've ever been in the world, it's two things. One, it's the hottest. It was 50 degrees. I just sweated my knackers off. It was mental. It was so hot. And I live in Australia, and I know what hot is, but that day, and it's dry too. It was a really dry heat. Okay, pin a welcome post. Okay. You'll have to let me know how to do that, mate, but I will give that definitely a go. A welcome post. Note to self. Thank you. Yeah, so it's really hot. And then you get inside the pyramids, because you can actually go inside the pyramid post. This is all pre-COVID, of course. Maybe they've opened up, I don't know. And it was the most amazing thing. You get to go inside the pyramids, and you can. And I found this really mental. They were like, the guard was saying, "Get in, get in," and he was talking about getting in the tomb, like the actual casket of Ramesses II. I was like, this is batshit crazy. You know, like, what the hell's up with that road? Oh, don't go driving down there, mate. What's that all about? That road is wrecked. It is really weird. I don't know why it does it, but there's some really weird anomalies. Like, you've got roads and rivers like flowing uphill. I just think they didn't actually do. Hey, my friend, how are you? What server am I on? Asia, I think. Come and find me. I think it's Asia. Yeah, Southeast Asia. Is it Asia? Yeah, Asia. I'll have a check for you. I'm sorry, I crashed it earlier into the tower. It was really ridiculous. Thank you, Divan. I really appreciate that. Type a post reply to chat pinner. Okay, will do. Thank you. Just like I said, so I've got Andrew's helping me out. Oh my goodness, it's happening. James, thank you so much for the like. It's all happening all of a sudden. I've got the world's most basic setup. It's absolute noob town. So I'm flying with one hand. I've got the iPad with the chat on it, Southeast Asia. I've got the iPad in one hand, and I'm juggling a map. So I do apologise. One day I might get this South Africa. Yeah, we could give that a go. All right, so we're going to head out over this city, which does look cool. So I've set it to evening, because once we get out to the pyramids, it just looks absolutely fantastic. So there's a cluster of buildings here. There's the Egyptian Museum, the Museum of Antiquities. But on the way, you'll find some really weird glitches, like things sticking up, like I said, rivers flying upside down. And there was a car earlier that was just levitating in midair. And I think it's because, I don't know, it's something to do with Bing graphics or photo. What's this over here? Let's go and have a look. Oh, this is Al Rifia Mosque. We'll have a little look. They have done quite a good thing here. So there's quite a few buildings and things around here that have actually been modelled. But it bugs me a little bit, because I still feel like they just look like they've been stuck on, like Lego. Don't know. It's really annoying. Anyway, you tell me what you think. And listen, get in the chat, say hello. It's really great when there's a bit of two-way communication, because I am actually looking at it. I'm sort of flying with one hand and looking at the chat. So please say hello in the chat and give me a little thumbs up. I'm looking for followers, really, because likes and followers, because that way I want to do that whole thing when you're dropping stars and stuff like that and giving out badges and things. That would be very, very cool. And like I said, I've only just started out, so it's just early days, really, just a couple of weeks. All right, that was the mosque, and we're obviously still in the city. It's a strange city. Like, a lot of it's up on the hill there, as you can see behind me. And let's fly over the Egyptian Museum. There's a couple of buildings here I'm going to cut across and show. I'll show them to you. I love this. I just absolutely love this simulator so much. This game, whatever you want to call it. I just love the fact that you can just drop anywhere in the world. So this is actually the Egyptian Museum. And they're always loaning their stuff to people, which is cool, because I saw the Mask of Tutankhamun in London Museum. I see you probably go into that museum. It's empty because they've lent everything to everybody. Cairo Tower. Not sure what that does. I wonder what the Cairo Tower actually does. Maybe you stay there. Casino Barriere. That sounds French, not Egyptian. This is where you go lose all your money. Egyptian pounds. What the hell is that sinkhole in the middle of the ocean? What's that, do you reckon? Right below me. Weird. Supreme Council of Universities. Ah, look what I can see in the distance. You guys can see it? Right out there in the distance. I'm not doing much of a view of the inside of this thing because there is no view on the inside really. You've just got to squint to look out. So I'm going to spend most of the time with the views on the outside, and I hope that's okay. So right there in the window there is the Supreme Council of Universities. Student body. I don't know. I'm actually doing quite well to stay on the map. Alright, that concludes the city part of our tour. Now for the good stuff. Not saying that wasn't good. Obviously that was. But if you look on the VFR map, you can see. Ah, this is the best bit. We're going to go and see the Sphinx. Sphinx. This is amazing, right? So next to the Sphinx are the Great Pyramids, right? And there are actually 3 of them. And really weirdly, and I don't know if you know much about this, but I don't, but I did do a little bit of reading. They're actually aligned to Orion's belt, which is bonkers, right? Because when you think about it, how the hell would they have known about that? I ain't saying this aliens. Who's that? João Batista Marquez. Thank you very much, mate. You have the coolest name. It is scenic, isn't it? Look at this. Thank you very much for the like. Hey, listen, if you guys can like and follow, that would really, really help me out. I'm trying to get my goal. I've got about halfway to 100, so any follows you guys can give me would be brilliant. I'm trying to do one every single night at some point. It's pretty tricky. I'm trying to balance quite a lot of stuff at the moment, but hopefully I'll sort of get it together. All right, here is the Great Sphinx of Giza. Sorry about the weirdie. What's this river here? Look, it's flowing uphill. This building has not been modelled properly because look, if I fly over it, it's like, whoopla, what's going on there? Orion's belt, easy to spot. Yeah, maybe, but really? 2,000 years ago? Phew, I don't know. I'll tell you what I really noticed, and the Sphinx here. So let's have a look at this, right? So this is the Sphinx, you'll see. And the first thing I know, this is the Great Sphinx of Giza. Right, we'll come to the pyramids in a minute. So as I'm passing this, have a little look at his head. Right, originally, that's the head of a pharaoh, right? Originally, that was a lion's head. And they reckon that it might even be older than they actually think. So they've obviously chipped away at it. And during the, this is full of interesting information, right? During the Napoleonic War, they shot its nose off. That is true, right? Not even a lie. They shot the Sphinx's nose off in the Napoleonic War. Look at this. So there are 3. Yeah, you could be right about the Orion's belt thing. But do you know what, 2,000 years ago? I don't know. Would you be looking up at the skies and be able to literally build something as insane as this? To that level of accuracy. There's a little radio mask on top of that one, look. If you ever get the chance to go, I know it's so difficult now because there's so much trouble over there. It is so worth going. It's an incredible experience. I want to show you this. I'm going to cut across here. I'm trying not to crash. I'm trying to give you the best scenery too. I'm going to fly over the top. Have a look at the top of this pyramid here. Okay, you can see it's got a cap on it. Now, in its day, right, when it was before it got wrecked and stuff, it would have, oh my God, now I'm flying backwards. It would have been pure white, and that would have been capped with gold. So you can only imagine what it would have been like in the sun. It is absolutely crazy. So pure white, and then with that golden little cap on top would have been something to see. If I had a time machine, that's the first thing I'd go back and have a look at. What they look like when they're in their heyday. What do you guys think? Yeah, you're right, my friend. Yeah, that's true. Crazy, isn't it? Time. Why is my head spinning thinking about it? So amazing. All right, so that was Giza. If you wanted to have a look at that, I can fly back around again, but pretty, look at that, amazing. All right, let's keep going on our journey of ancient Egypt. I hope you like the pyramids of Giza. I'm going to come back across here now, give you a nice little view of them as we say goodbye. Look at it. You don't really get a sense of the scale there, but they're actually huge. But bye Sphinx, bye Giza. And all of these little places, like that big building for one person, just seems so crazy. And I'm not quite sure, mate, to be honest with you. I was trying to guess. I think I might change it in a second. Let me do this and I'll change it, and then you can come. Let me have a look. I'll go back in a second, just change it. I got a feeling I'm not on all players, because I basically everything I try and do is trying to keep the stream as nice and smooth. But I will in a minute, like once we've done this, which is not going to last very long. I'll open it up and we'll meet up. How's that sound? In return, you click the follow button. How does that sound? Thank you so much, Andrew. Really appreciate that. I'm still looking for that follow button. If you guys can hit that follow button, I want to get to 100. That's my goal. Much appreciated if you do. Okay, so we're leaving the Sphinx. We're going to head to the Pyramid of Gyoza, I think it is. There's a couple of pyramids out here, actually. You can see a couple to the right of this one. So right in front of me, the Pyramid of Gyoza, whatever it's called. There's the Red Pyramid further to the right, which we're going to go and have a look at after this one. And there's a pyramid next to that. And what's really interesting about the pyramid on the far side, and I've forgotten its name, it just looks rubbish. It's like, do you know what? If I was doing pyramids building 101, this is what I'd make. It's just, I think it's a step pyramid. I think that's what it's called. You go first. Yeah, definitely. How do I add you? I'll definitely add you. I just can't do it at the moment. So yeah, thank you. Listen, if you guys are here, a like and a follow would be great. Oh dear, what's this glitch? Uh-oh. Oh my God. The dreaded Microsoft crash. I've got a horrible feeling this simulator is about to die. We had a good run, didn't we? Curse of the Pharaohs. I think it's literally just crapped itself. Let me see if I can fix it. At least then I can put all players on. I can go back. Yeah, I think we're done here with this. Oh! And as if by magic, boom! We're back in the saddle. You were all worried then, weren't you? I wasn't worried. I knew it was going to be alright. What was that all about? You guys, if you guys use this simulator, there's got some really weird things happening here. Like all of a sudden, the strangest stuff. Look at this. Come on. So beautiful. Alright, let's get going out here. So yeah, let's have a look at this pyramid. This is, I sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. This is actually a good example of what's called a step pyramid. And you'll get to have a look at it. You'll understand why as soon as we get close to it. So this Pyramid of Djoser is a step pyramid, and then further out there's a red pyramid, and there's another one. But yeah, this is really interesting because you can see it's almost like they started further out. You go, you've got the really beginning pyramids, and then they get a little bit better. And by the time we got to Giza, they were smashing it out of the park with their pyramid nonsense. But yeah, imagine if they wheeled you up it where you wouldn't know you'd be dead. But imagine if the afterlife was a real thing and you got to here and you were like, whoa, hang on a second, is this mine? Why haven't you finished it? I don't want it. I want the Giza one over there, proper filled up. But I think there was probably about 1,000 years between them. Look at that. So they would make these pyramids while the pharaoh was either being born or born, and then you die and then they wouldn't even be ready. You'd just be chucked somewhere else. There's a Valley of the Kings and the Valley of the Queens, and that's where a lot of the pharaohs are buried. And there's nothing to see. I could fly over there, but you wouldn't see it. They were what? After the Giza, yeah, they were like, after that it was like, should we make another pyramid? No, sod it. Let's just do a step pyramid. I'm tired. And if you think that pyramid was bad, after it, this is the red pyramid, right? So have a look at this, because the one further out, which is the name I can't see it at the moment, is absolute rubbish. You would be turning in your tomb if that's the one they gave you. I should have got. Normally I've got like a Wikipedia open and I'm banging on about stuff, but look at this sunset. It's going to get dark, and that sun's going to hit that floor, and it'll look amazing. I would spend some time in the cockpit, but to be totally honest with you can't see very much. Let's go down here. I'll stay in the cockpit for a little bit. I hope you guys can hear me and the sound is okay. I will be honest with you, I've got the world's worst setup. I see all these SMIC streamers doing amazing stuff. I'll get there one day, but for now, there you go, look at that, the red pyramid. Does exactly what it says on the tin. I'll fly around this one because it's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I'm going to give this, as pyramids go, that's not bad. I'm going to give that, do you know what? It ain't Giza-esque, but I would give that, I'd give that 7 out of 10. You can rank that pyramid if you want. You can give it a score in the chat. See what you think. My tag is Tropical Blue, mate. Tropical Blue. Alright, red pyramid. I like it. As pyramids go, I quite like that one. It's one of my favourites. Oh, but look, someone's dented the top of it. Careless. Fly over the top, you can have a look. Someone's put a dent in it, look. Oh, it's like they chipped the top of it. I'm going to hypothesize here that an ancient alien spacecraft came into land and just clipped the top of it. Look at this one. Oh, bent pyramid. Even the name. What did you do wrong, pyramid? This is like when you make a cake and it's so shit it just comes out and nobody wants to eat it. This is the burnt cake of pyramids. Have a look at it. What have you done to yourself, mate? I feel so... I'm going to give that... I'm rating pyramids like it's the Great British Bake Off. I'm gonna say good effort. It's like it's melted. Look, like the chocolate's come off it. But to be honest with you, it's no Giza, is it? It's almost like they pull it out of the oven and then drop it. So in terms of pyramids, I'm afraid I'm only going to be able to give this one a 4 out of 10. It's not the best. Bent pyramid. I mean, come up with a decent name. It's like it's got those chocolate. I'm going to give it chocolate sprinkles points. So you got quite well for the chocolate sprinkles that slid off it. That must be so old. I'm going to put it down to being so old. All right, let's head off. Where are we going now? There's a bit of a gap between this and the next thing actually. So engineering go. Moo. Let's keep going. It'd be great if we had some people from Egypt. Is there anybody from Egypt? Or for the 4 people that are watching this chat? Oh my god, 4 people. Thanks, guys. I bet it's family. Anyway, I'm just glad to be able to take you on this journey. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Ancient Egypt. Come on. All right, we're flying off into the sunset. We're flying off into the sunset. So, Mark, I'll tell you what I'll do. When we've done this little tour of Egypt, I'll go and change it, and then you can join me in the stream. How does that sound? And then we'll fly around. I'll see if you can add me. All right, let me just see how far away. Okay, I'm not even sure where I'm going down here. Now, I could teleport, but it's likely that when I teleport, it's going to crap the simulator. Hot minute. Yep. Okay, mate. I will do. Just try not to crash first. Let's go out. Oh, this is interesting. What about that? Made those marks on the ground. Maybe we'll see some lines of ancient. I'm banging on about ancient aliens. What are your thoughts about that? Come on. Did you think they just did it on their own? You can't. I don't think. How could you do all that? How could you make a pyramid that big? Not the crap cake one, but I'm talking about like the main ones. Can't. They must have had help from somewhere. The best show, alright, I'm going to sound like a nutcase now, but the best show ever is Ancient Aliens. Get on it, right? Because that, from the big... Oh, somebody's written me a message. Lynn. Hi. Maybe it just says hi. Is it hi? It is hi. Oh, maybe not. Thank you, whoever wrote that. Some weird markings out here, isn't there? Really weird markings. I mean, we're right out in the desert now. We're in Bedouin territory. Lovely people, the Bedouin. Spent some time with them. No jokes, I did actually. They were absolutely some of the loveliest people I've ever met on my tour of India. India? Israel. Egypt. I can't even speak anymore. Alright, come on guys. let me know in the chat if you are feeling a bit over the desert. We're nearly at the next point. Why did I choose to go all the way out here? There's got to be something out here. This is like that. What's that film with when he's out in the desert and he buries his wife out there? Not in a bad way, in a murdery type of way, but in a romantic way. What's that film called? Come on. No, there's a Bedouin all over the place. And they're definitely here in Egypt. Well, I hope they are, because who else would I stay with? Was a bunch of actors, maybe. I'm going to do a little bit of sand hopping for you and hope that I don't stack it. The sun is going down behind the hill. It is beautiful. Come on, look. What are you guys thinking? How many got? Okay. Why did I choose to go out here? There must be something out here. Somebody get onto Google Maps and have a look what's at HE30. Unless I've done the thing wrong. There's got to be something out here. I'm going to fly into the sunset anyway. Once we get over this ridge, we should see the sun back again. So I'm going to... Oh, what's that all the way out here? What's that, do you reckon? It's just like in the... Oh, there's a highway. Look at that, cut all the way through the desert. I bet that's like a Macca's or something. Yeah, even out in the middle of the desert, there's a Macca's. Probably like a servo. You don't call them servo. In Australia, they're called servos. I think you... Well, I can't even remember what they were called in England. Garage. What's it called? What's it called when you go and say, oh, I'm going to go and get a pack of Pringles from the garage? They call them servos here. I've become so Australianised, I can't even think back what it was called in the UK. Let's have a little jaunt along this road to see if we can annoy anyone. I might even try landing it. How bumpy is this place? No, that's going to happen, is it? Do a little scare the punters. We're going the right way. This must lead into somewhere then, because look, this is a dual carriageway. Whoa, look at that. They're having a race. Oh, I'm pretty low now. So this road must lead into somewhere. A petrol station. No, don't you... Who's from the UK here? No, I'm sure we used to say we're going down... Did you just say garage? I don't know. Go down the servo. Everything here in Australia has is literally shortened, and they just put an O on the end of it. So they say servo for the garage, or the bottle-o. I'm going down the bloody bottle-o, mate, which is the off license. What's this really weird rock? Oh no, some trees here. Yeah, we're definitely heading to somewhere. Anybody who's got a map, let's have a look. Oh, I know what I've got. Hang on, bear with me. Check this out, right? I've got this add-on here, FSPM, right? So when I click this, oh, hang on. Look, I can see where we are. We're heading, oh my God, who can read Arabic? This is like, where am I going? Why have I decided to go here? There's got to be something. Oh, that's good. Look at that. They built a building right in the middle of a road. That's not a hazard at all, is it? There's some really weird quirks. Why have I put this in the map? Oh, I'll tell you what it doesn't like is this map, so I'm going to close it down. All right, well, anyway, we're going to find out one way or the other why I decided to come out here. It could just be a wild goose chase. But it's getting a bit populated, right? So there's a wadi over there. Yeah, it's definitely... We must be going somewhere, because this is leading us into the city or something. Okay. All right, we're in Egypt, if anybody was wondering. And if you have any idea where I'm going, please let me know in the chat, because I feel weird. No, it is a bit weird, eh? It is a bit weird. All right. I've got a horrible feeling that the map has just sent me to a place that just doesn't have anything. At which point, you can give me a shout where you'd like to go. So in the chat, just tell me where you'd like to go, and I will endeavour to go there. I'm not showing off. I just am a little bit showing off. A little bit of showboating. Ooh, blah. Alright, did I bring us to this forest? I don't think I did. There's got to be a point of interest here. Why would I have come here otherwise? Alright, enough fanning about. Let's get back down again. Okay, there is something out here. The map has brought me here. What is it going to be? That's an airport, isn't it? Why the hell am I here? I feel like we just spent the last 5 minutes looking for something that isn't actually here. Maybe it's a secret military base. I can't see what this is. This is just a weird little factory in the middle of nowhere. Alright. I feel like I've let you guys down because... Is this an airport? Wait, this is an airport. That's why... Okay, that's why I came here to land. Fun. This ain't much of an airport, is it? Where the hell's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, this might be the world's worst airport. Alright, let's bring it down. Okay, here's where there's a 50-50 chance of hitting the floor. Let's do runway 33. Oh, thank you, Mark. Hey, mate, how you going? We're in Egypt, and we've just left the pyramids, and I'm just about to... Wait, is that another airport there? This place is full of airports. I don't want that one, I want this one. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to do the most ridiculous landing the world has ever seen. Come on. 34. You'll do for me, son. You'll do for me. Ooh, butter that muffin. What the hell's wrong with this thing now? Why is it doing that? I'm not even... Look at it. It's like a pimp's car. What the hell's wrong with it? I did that on purpose. That was a pimp. I was doing that pimp pump car, whatever those pimps do. Alright, we're down. Okay, thank you, Egypt, for that beautiful tour. I feel like if we come off this runway, there's nothing there. There's no cafes. Ooh, I could go a coffee. I'm just going to park it up here. Do you know what? Somebody else can come and pick this up. Thank you, Egypt. Whoa, don't tip over. All right, now, in order to log this, I always mess this up. Turn off that one. Turn off that one. Turn off that one. Turn off the keys. Squids in. Okay, how long did that take us? Way too fast, mate. What are you talking about? I buttered that landing. It looks like Cooktown Airport. Yeah, it's not like an amazing place, I must admit. Where should we go? Alright, come on, make a decision. Let's go back to the menu. I feel like I want to try something a bit faster. Give me a shout. Where would you like to go? Anywhere in the world. This is a live stream, so... World map, the world is your oyster. Alright, here we go, look at it. Beautiful planet. I can drop it anywhere. I can actually find somewhere on Google Maps. So if it's a really obscure place, you can just drop straight into it. So if you don't hear from anybody in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to pick somewhere. Let's go somewhere I've not been before. What's this here? Should we try Carrier Landing? Madeira. What's out here? How about Tokyo, Japan? Done and dusted, mate. Done and dusted. Let's go to Tokyo. Thank you for the Tokyo. Which one? Haneda. Haneda? Oh, there's some cool things to see here. Hang on. Let's take off from here. Whoa, come back. Let's do the wind tower. This looks cool. Let's... Tokyo Skytree. Hey, there's some cool stuff here. Anenda, okay. Aneda. Don't forget all players. Oh yeah, okay. Accept. Good point, thank you. I've never done a stream with all players. Oh yeah, you don't do it yet. Okay, so I'll be in Hanenda. I'll show you where I am. So it is Southeast Asia. Okay, so you're going to come and join us, yeah? All right, I'll go in the pit special. So we're going to do a little bit of flying. Me and Mart 362. I'll meet you there. I'm on runway 22, and I'm going to change the plane. What do you guys fancy? Oh, do you know what I love? Flight conditions. What do I change that to get? I've never flown. Oh yeah, okay. All players. Yeah, or live players. Which one is it? You probably know better than I do. Do you have to put live weather on for that? I might stay with the pit special actually because I quite like it. I might change the livery. All right, what colour do you want? I'm not wearing anything. I'm not wearing anything red. You can forget that. Nothing good. Red. What about this one? Looks like a bumblebee. Yellow and black. Let's do that. Flight. Okay. So let's go flight conditions. Let's go all players. It doesn't really matter anything else. I think let's just go. All good. Someone. Oh, hang on. Who's that? Are you there? See now. Look, there's other players here. Circle Mount Fuji. Okay, mate. Where is Mount Fuji? Mount Fuji. Where's Mount Fuji? That's a good point. Let me see if I can find it. Mount Fuji. Hang on. I know what I'm going to have to do for that. I'm going to have to go to Google. So you can go to Google. You can type in... It's east, is it? Okay, I'm just going to do the Google thing. So I go into Google. You won't be able to see this. So you just have to bear with me. I'll type in Mount Fuji. You can hear me typing, right? I go Mount Fuji, Japan. And I go to the map, Google Maps. And there it is. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I can see where it is. So actually, it's, yeah, okay. It's down here. It's actually further down. I think it was like, why is it not coming up? Am I too far out? Oh, idiot. Okay, it's got to be. Bear with me. Why is my geography so bad? I probably should have just that lonely dot to the west of Tokyo. Are you serious? West of Tokyo. Here. Fuck you. Ooh, sorry, excuse me. Oh my god, why am I such a plum? Where the hell is Mount Fuji? Oh, this is ridiculous. Wait. No. Wait, how can I not see it? It's the one white peak to the west of Tokyo. Where's Tokyo, right? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. There? No. These are just airports. Do you know what I'm going to do? Hang on, I'm just going to do the Google thing. I will start at Mount Fuji and I'll just end up there. Wait a sec. So I'm going to go here, type in Mount Fuji. So I go to Google Maps and I'm going to start here. And then I need to copy the actual... Why is Google Maps playing up as well? Oh my god, they've changed it. So now you can't actually do it. I can't even copy the actual... I copied to clipboard, got it. All right, so look, done it. Right, go here, go to search, go to Control and V, click on it. Aha, okay. So I'm gonna... Where's the closest airport? That's got to be where it is, right? So September. I'm going to choose something beastie. I'm going to take my favourite plane so we get there a bit quicker. Okay, let's go with this thing. I love this plane. And I want to choose my favourite livery, which is this one. Aha, okay. So I'm going to set this as a departure. Oh, it's not long enough. Oh, for God's sake. Who's that flying around? I'm just going to start on this guy. Let's just go with him. This is all gone. Piton. Alright, let's go for it. Oh, you're on Hernandez. Sorry, mate. I'm just making a complete mess of it. Let's hope that this works. Hernandez too far away from Mount Fuji, I think. Sorry, that was my bad. Okay, here we go. It's the middle of the night. Ooh, okay. Wow, this is... Let's not go out in the middle of the night. Let's go to early morning. Ooh, how's that? Okay, so we're here. So where is Mount Fuji? There. Here we go. All right, I can see it. Let's get going. Just for you, Mark. We're going to take the red arrows over Mount Fuji. Come on. That is pretty stunning. What do you think? That looks amazing, doesn't it? So we're in Japan and we're heading to Mount Fuji, which is there in the clouds. This will be pretty sweet, I reckon. Not sure how long it's going to take us. Let's have a little look at the map. This thing moves quite quick, so it shouldn't be too bad. There it is. Okay, so you can see Mount Fuji here. So it shouldn't be too long. Especially not in this thing. So that shaking you can see means I'm going too quickly. So I'm going to pull the throttle back a little bit. What's interesting, right, is what I'd love to know is what is that dot matrix connection thing for at the front? See right at the front of the plane, at the top, there's like a printer thing. What would you have? Why would you need that for? What's the point? Right, you might see other people appearing. And then we can fly around with somebody else. Whenever I see the red arrows, it always makes me feel a bit nostalgic. Look at that plane. It's not the Hawk, so it isn't exactly the red arrows, because this is the Italian version of it. And normally there's some bobbly bits on the ends which make it look crap. But in this livery, they've taken that off and made it look pretty much like a Hawk, I have to say. It's pretty close. All right. So another thing I can do as well, if Mount Fuji looks a bit green, oh no, not too bad. We can make it snow. So I might try some snow for you on Mount Fuji. What do you reckon? Never been to Japan. I'd love to go to Japan. Yeah, this was there was a big update, wasn't it? Update 2 when they did the Japan update. So this should be modelled pretty well. All right, come on. How's that not a shot? That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Mark, are you loving this, mate? What else would you be doing other than watching this? All right. Okay. So let's get back in the cockpit. I can show you around the cockpit if you want. It's a bit of a... It's a little bit dated now, I have to say, this plane. So while we're heading over, I'll show you some of the dials and things. Zoom in while this is happening. So you've got your glide. No, what's that called? I don't know what it's called anyway. Whatever that thing is. Your rate of knots. So at the moment I'm doing 250. And your landing speed at that yellow line is where you should be. I think what's happened when you're landing, and my angle of attack. So if I lift it up, you can see it starts to move up. So if I'm doing straight and level, that little thing will go there, which is crap because it's not actually working. I'm at 20,000 feet. Okay, here you go. Mount Fuji. So if you are here and you're in the chat, or you've actually got the game, you can join us here. So look for Tropical Blue and you'll be able to find us in the chat. You can join in. Where's Matey gone? Where's Martz? Thought you was coming. Oh, hello, hello. Who's this behind me? I'll ease it back a little bit. Nice to see you, my friends. You gotta love this, haven't you? You got to love this simulator. What are you flying? You got the Hawk as well? Oh, you got the same plane. Very nice. You drunk? No, that's funny. You touch wings. That's pretty cool. What? Who crashed into Mount Fuji? Are you serious? A bunch of passengers. Is there really a crash there? Wait, I wouldn't do that. Okay, did you ever think you'd see one of the red arrows, fake red arrows, upside down over Mount Fuji? JAL, what does that mean? Japanese Airlines. Are you serious? They actually crashed. That's terrible. That's really bad. That makes me feel a bit queasy. What do you think of Mount Fuji? I'm not sure if I can change now that I've got somebody flying around. Here he is below me. There's somebody else up there, look. 100's dead. Oh, that's awful. I feel like I want this to be snowy. Let me see if I can change the weather. Hope it doesn't mess it up for March. Hang on a sec. Let's go to snow. Is there a gentle snow flurry? Here we go. Ah, come on. You're welcome. I'll go straight in Lara so you can come and find me. 100's dead. There's Mount Fuji as you wanted to see it, isn't it? Full of snow. What do you think of that? That's pretty sweet. Oh, I wonder which side they crashed on. Let's go right over the top of it and have a little look. I love how it's sort of shrouded in clouds. You can't really see much, can you? Probably should have just left the snow off. Let's get up above this. I don't know. He's all over the shot. I mean, it's hard. I mean, we're doing about 300 knots, so to sort of try and... I'll fly straight in now and he'll come up behind me somewhere. Where's he gone? I can't actually see him. Proper Top Gun style. You still with me, mate? I can't see where he's gone. Let's have a look. He seems to have left. That's some view, isn't it? Look at that. That is a beautiful view. Yeah, I think he's gone. That or he's crashed. Oh, I've got to go here. This is stunning. There's 7 people in the chat. How you going on your 6? Where? Are you below me or what? I can't see you. You're not appearing on the screen. Slow down. Yeah, I am. I've got my air brakes on. Oh, here he comes. Okay, I'm going to brake left. Alright, you fly straight and narrow, straight and level a sec. You might have to come down a bit first. Oh, I can't get up that high. I haven't got the gumph. Not enough power. Alright. I'm going to head for this airport down here. RJSZ. So you can just about see Mount Fuji through the clouds. I'll fly straight in now because I'm heading down towards that airport. And then we're going to land it and call it a day because it's getting late. What do you think of Japan? Do you guys think it's cool? Sweet, isn't it? Love it. Alright, so if you are in the chat, give us a thumbs up and a like. It is much appreciated. And a follow would be even better. So we're here in Japan and I've managed to pick up a wingman. And I'm flying straight and narrow because and I'm moving around the sky because I'm just trying to find him. It's pretty tricky to, at this sort of speed. Here he comes. I can just see you under the cloud. I put speed brakes on. Where did you go? Alright, I'm going to start descending down into this airport. So pretty high. Pretty high. Not quite sure which airport this is, but hopefully it can take this jet. So yeah, so where have we been? We've been to Egypt. That was pretty cool. And we saw the pyramids, and some of those were pretty disappointing. If you missed it, I graded them all like cakes. Some got 8 out of 10, like the pyramids of Giza. Some of them were rubbish. They only even got finished, so like it was a cake that just pancaked out of the oven. Proper toss. And I gave them a 2 out of 10. Japan, Mount Fuji, I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Look at this. So we're going to come down in a light snowstorm, which will probably be a bit of a disaster. What could go wrong, Mark, hey? Alright, so I'm heading towards this. I'm going to have to sort of check out this airport before we get down to it because I'm not quite sure of the approach. So, on the map, let me just check something. I'll be able to tell you exactly what the name of the airport is. Shizuoka Airport. Okay. Now that I've alright, so I need to be getting that speed down to 150, and at the moment we're doing 300. Thank you very much, Peter, for the like. Much appreciated. Likes and follows, always good. Trying to get to 100. Is there a follow button on here? Because I don't know if I can see people pushing it. You know it's you hit a follow button because a girl in yellow turns up and starts waving. But thank you for the like. It's much appreciated. We're coming into... I can't even see the runway. This is a bit bad, actually. What's that down there? What a weird... Oh, it's a motorway. Where the hell is the runway? I'm going to have to do a little pass here. With the sun coming through the snow. I just want to check that I take the speed brake up. Is there even a runway here? Do you know what? Maybe there isn't. Maybe this is just a... What the hell? Looks like a runway on the map. do you guys reckon? Strap yourself in. Yeah, strap yourself in because there's no runway. Where the hell is it? Is it out here? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I've just distinguished the no smoking sign. I feel like there should be a runway here because look at the map on the right hand side. Mate, where's this runway? Show me. Oh, if I had a missile now, I'd be right up your tailpipe. Oh, your ass was grass then. I just Top Gunned you. Right, runway. Where's the runway? There's no runway here unless it's been covered in snow. This is just bollocks. What is going on here? I'm going to try and land it on the beach. Imagine this was an emergency. There is no runway. What are you talking about? This woman keeps banging on that there's a runway. There isn't, and I'm going to have to land it on the beach. Unless I can find another runway close by. Okay, do you know what? Maybe that's a runway there. But let's just land it on the beach just for a laugh. It's covered in snow. What? Turn off the snow. I feel like I'm cheating. But you could be right. Let's go clear skies. Alright, let's go back. Where's the runway? I don't think there is one. Where is it then? There's no runway here. That can't be it on the... Nah. Nah. No. I don't think there is one. No, it looks like it's just a... No. Okay. I'm going to land... What? That there? That is not a runway. That's a car park. You know what? It is a runway too. There's no... Alright, I take it back. I take it back. That's not going to happen, is it? That's not even... Should I try it? Alright. I'm going to go for it. Okay, I'm going to head off. I just think what's going to happen is I'm going to end up in the ocean. So it's there, and it doesn't look long enough for a jet, but fortune favours the brave. Let's do this. Okay, I'm almost at stalling speed already, so let's turn this thing around. There's a good chance I could just drop out of the sky here. But I want to try and keep the speed down so that I actually, when I hit, oh Christ, now the sun's in my eyes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go off the edge of this runway for sure. 100%. Alright, buckle in everybody. Strap yourself in. I'm literally just going to glide down because I've got no on and just slam the brakes on. I wonder if this thing's got reverse thrust. Let's go, 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 go. Ho, 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 ho. Look at that. I got half the runway to spare. You have to be honest, boys, that was pucker. I didn't think that was going to happen. That is... Oh, there's a fuel bowser here, so I'm going to go and pick up some fuel. Airport south. South of here? A real airport? Come on, Mark. I know you can guide me in here. I think there's a fuel thing here. I'm going to go and get some fuel. This really is in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? It's just like a little... This guy's got a little coffee van here. You coming in as well? I can hear you. You coming in from the south or from the north? I can't see you. The skies are very lonely. If you're out there, I don't know where you are. I'll go to the edge of the runway, then we'll watch you coming in. Okay, God, you're low. Nice. I think I stopped quicker though. Alright, meet me at the coffee shop. Thank you. Mine or his? Alright, I might try that landing again just to show you it wasn't a fluke. I'm going to park up here. I'm sure this is the fuel thing. You coming in, mate, to get some fuel? It's so weird flying with somebody else. How close do you have to be for it to kick in? Is it fuel? It is fuel, isn't it? Some idiots parked their car there. Just have to go around the other side. This dick's parked his car right on it. So I can't actually... Alright, tell you what, I'm going to take off again. And I'll come back round and you can grade my landing. I feel like you're just going to go off the edge of this beach here. Alright, let's taxi around. Give it another go. We'll give it another go. Mark, you're in charge of landings, right? You will have a landing competition. What do you reckon, Mark? Me and you, landing competition, yeah? Alright, I'm going to go straight out of here. Are you still at that fuel thing if you just took off? Oh my god, you nutcase. What? I'm laughing, but I was like, is he coming in at me? Alright, I think that was quite good evasive maneuver. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So we've got gears down. Yep. Let's give this another go. Oh my god, now I really am all over the place. Too high. Too high. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. That didn't happen. I'm going to come round. That's called a go around. Let's try that again from the other end. So if you're watching, we're having a landing competition. And at the moment I'm losing. Oh my god, there's the runway miles away over there. Not going to happen again. It's so much harder than it looks. Okay, let's do this properly. Alright mate, you take care. That was fun flying with you. Cheers, brother. I'll catch you again soon. Okay. Anybody in the chats, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? I'm going to try one more time to land this thing. That first one was absolutely mint, but it seems to have gone downhill since then. Alright, this is better. Alright, now you're talking. Okay, this is going to be my best one yet. So I've literally got no throttle. I'm just idling the throttle here. Oh, come on. That was pure butter. That was my best one yet. Okay, I'm going to claim that one. So let's have a look inside. Now this thing is a little pig to switch off. Look at all these little dials. Absolutely mental. Engine switch off. Master ignition switch off. One of these. Where is it? I'm looking for avionics. Battery off. Generators off. 1 and 2. Doesn't that not shut it down? Maybe there's another button somewhere. I thought that would have done it. I thought that was everything. Wait, what does this do? Off. Emergency. Off. Master switch off, off, off. Everything's off. What's going on? Engine limiter. On, off. Come on. Where's the off button? Where's the key? What does that do? Jettison everything. Right. There's got to be a button here that I'm missing because that's everything is off. All the avionics, all the engine stuff is off. What's that? What is that? What would you put in there? Somebody must know. What would you put in there? All right. Anyway, very strange. Can't even claim it. Why won't you switch off you little devil? You gotta be careful. You can't say any swear words when you're in the stream. It's very naughty. All right, I don't know why that's happening. Anyway, so I'm going to close it down. So you normally have to shut it down for you to get the actual. Okay, too many buttons. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. It was only a short one today, and we'll be back. Have a look at it. So we went to Egypt. That was pretty cool. Saw the pyramids. Saw the Sphinx. Almost knocked the top of a pyramid. Then we were in Japan, which is where we are now. And if you look over the back, you can see Mount Fuji. So we flew around to Mount Fuji on Mark's request. It's always good. So if you've got a request and you'd like to see somewhere, give me a shout and I'll try and fly over there. Yeah, and that was that. So just a short stream today. I know you're supposed to be streaming for about 3 or 4 hours, but geez. I think I got 1 follower, so I'll take that. Nearly at 50, which is really good. So if you are here and you do want to follow and give us a like, I really appreciate it. It does help. I'm trying to get stars and badges and all that crazy stuff, but I need 100. All right, sweet. Catch up with you guys again soon. Thank you for joining the stream and see you probably tomorrow.